For InfoLive TV. Our guest today is American author and journalist Ken Timmerman. Currently, he directs the Foundation for Democracy in Iran. His work in exposing the Islamic Republic of Iran's nuclear weapons program has earned him a nomination for the 2006 Nobel Peace Prize. What do you think of the new Israeli government and how it's dealing with terror?
Well, I think it's a bit early to judge the government per se, and that's really up to Israelis to judge and not me as an American. But certainly in the war on terror, we in the United States have a lot of things to learn from Israel. It's been extremely effective over the past 5 years to be killing terrorists. That's an important thing to do. We are learning to do this in Iraq. We've done this recently with Zarqawi. And the taking out of terrorist leaders can help to cripple terrorist cells is a very important thing to do. Second of all, I think coming back to Jerusalem after an absence of 2 years, I'm absolutely stunned by the calm here and the fact that you can sit outside as you couldn't before. The fence is a good thing. It's clear that this has decreased the likelihood of terrorist attacks, and I don't sense the climate of fear that was palpable just a few years ago.
Israel's government last week provided American-made weapons, including hundreds of M16 assault rifles, to Fatah in Gaza in the hope of moderating Hamas. What effect do you think this will have on the ground?
Well, first of all, terrorists are not going to kill a lot of people with M16 rifles. They're going to kill more eventually with Qassam rockets or with Fajr 5 rockets coming from Hezbollah. I'm worried about bigger weapons. I'm worried about suicide attacks. And the fence is keeping out a lot of the suicide attacks, so I don't think the impact is going to be that great. This said, the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigade are on the State Department's list of terrorist organizations, as is Hamas, and the U.S. policy is no relations, no help, no aid, no nothing. Giving weapons to them seems to me insane.
Your new book on Iran is called Countdown to Crisis. What do you think is the likelihood of armed conflict?
Well, the last thing the United States wants to see, and I think this is true of Israel as well, is an armed conflict with Iran. The Iranians believe that they have lots of assets. They have a naval capability in the Persian Gulf, which they also believe is capable of closing the Strait of Hormuz. This would have a dramatic impact on the cost of oil, would have a dramatic impact on the international situation. So the last thing that anybody wants is to push the Iranians into this type of aggressive a conflict with both Israel and the West. Now, this said, this is not Israel's problem. This is the world's problem. The Islamic Republic of Iran, armed with nuclear weapons, is the world's problem. Israel did not create it. Israel is not the ultimate target. I think the ultimate target is the United States. The ultimate target is the Western system of government. Secular Islam is a target as well. And the Iranians believe that they offer an alternative way for the Muslim world. They believe that they are in an ideological conflict with the Muslim world and with the West. And so we need to take what they say seriously. When they say they want to wipe Israel off the map, we should take them seriously. When they say they want to destroy America, we should take them seriously. I have always argued, and I argue in Countdown to Crisis, that what we should really be doing, and the moral thing to do, is to help the Iranian people to overthrow this regime. There's widespread discontent in Iran with the regime. They hate the mullahs. They yearn for the West. They yearn for freedom, such as ordinary people have. They want to be considered as citizens of a normal country, not citizens of a terrorist state when they travel. It's always baffled me that the United States government, especially with the desire of President Bush to help bring democracy and freedom to enslaved peoples, has not helped the people of Iran with money, with logistical support, with training, with propaganda, with radio broadcasts, and the rest to overthrow this regime.
Ken Timmerman, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
This is Josh Bains for InfoLive TV.